Welcome to the Big Zo podcast. I am he is me, and as always to the right.
What's happening? What's going on? It's your boy, aka Mr. Mix, BKA Lil Cuzzo, also the professor, the one and only, because there's only one. What's happening?
Yes, sir.
Good,
yes, sir. What's good, man?
Man,
What's good? How you been?
Always a good day to have a good day. We've been good, man. Yeah, we've been good. It's a little cold here in the Midwest.
Frigid.
Temperatures are dropping.
Hey, but you know what?
So
I love the winter time, but this too much for me.
Yeah.
I don't need the dangerousness.
Yeah. Of the winters we've been having. Like 17 is a touch much.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Just give me a little frost.
Yeah, a little frost,
little hope.
little hope,
be comfortable in the hoodies and the hats and all that, and I'm good. I don't.
This is disrespect in jacket weather.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to get freezer burn.
You trying to be fly with throw on some shit that's heavy.
Yeah.
Get you some scullies and some glasses and some galoshes and some gloves.
Send that cute into hibernation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute ain't gonna get it this winter.
It's survival.
Surviving
out here.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So before we get started, Cuzzo, man, hey, this little color coordination thing right here.
It be on accident.
I swear to you, it was not. It was
on
not
accident.
Planned,
I don't be knowing.
It was not planned. My man come through the door wearing whatever he wearing. I put what on whatever I'm gonna wear. I swear to you.
And it just happens. Like it just.
Yeah, I mean, but it's just a sign.
Yeah.
We like that.
Just let you know. We
like that.
Telekinesis, y'all.
All right, so we're a little late, but like I always say, it ain't about who did it first. It's about who do it best. So the Diddy Doc came out a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, the Diddy Doc did.
And shook the internet up.
Yes, it did.
It was the topic of everybody's timeline, everybody's discussion. What you think, man? Thoughts?
So my thoughts were, first off, you niggas gotta watch who y'all align yourselves with, okay? Y'all have to watch the hills y'all want to down. All right? I wouldn't die on the Diddy hill. Even if you want to defend him in some way, or you want to say he's not as bad as Epstein or Weinstein or whoever Steen is like he don't win the pedophile belt. I don't think that's the path that we need to take. He ain't as bad as Vince McMahon.
That's definitely not the argument.
Yeah, like I don't think that's the argument you ever should want to have when we're talking about someone who's done the things that he's done. For me, we've been keeping up with this case for a while, so nothing that came out was news or new. This is like the third documentary on him, FYI, by the way. Like, and the ones that others have done was way worse than this. So people are like getting at 50, like 50 just kicking White down. Ooh, I'm like, nah, you need to see these other interviews to where they're interviewing the people that he, allegedly sexually assaulted, and they are giving their accounts of or recounts of the actions that took place.
Correct.
In detail. I think that's way worse than just some insinuations of what happened or what went down with Diddy that the footage supports and shows. B, he lost in civil court. C, he lost in criminal court. So y'all just hit me with the he was just freaky shit. Miss me with that. Just freaky does not warrant you the amount of allegations, the amount of attention that the federal government and federal and government employees will pay attention to you if you just freaky. Like, you just being freaky doesn't warrant that. Let's get that out the way. Which brings me to my third point, and then I pass it to you. If you've never been in a position of power, sit this one out. If you've never been a manager, supervisor, senior manager, VP, own your own company, sit this one out. Because what y'all not realizing is that, yes, certain things are legal or don't sound as bad when you just put them in a vacuum. But when you add the fact that he was their boss, that he was employing them, that he was doing this under the banner of Bad Boy Entertainment as a CEO and as a representative of his company, that's when coercion happens. That means that you didn't have a choice. Because I know a lot of y'all are saying, well, she could have walked away. He owned her rights. He owned her album. He owned her record. He owned her masters. He owns everything. Like, one, we could have started there. The Locks, Faith Evans, Mace, he made Biggie pay for his own funeral, Craig Mack. Like, all of them can tell you that the type of business that he does is predatory. Like, we start there. Sean having to go to jail when someone else ID'd Diddy with the gun. They ID'd him, but Sean went to jail. They said, no. Sean Puffy Combs was shooting. He was shooting. And they was like, no, it was this guy. And again, Sean would even tell you, like, yo, I never pointed him out in court. I just said what I did. This is what I did. I don't know what he did. But I never pointed that man out in court. So the Diddy doc for me didn't really change anything as far as how I felt about him or whatnot. What it did was expose a lot of y'all that are going through great lengths to take up and kind of champion someone of that character and that cloth and that ilk. Like, it's okay as a community that we're not okay with certain things. Yeah. Like, we're not okay with people who abuse other people that come from our community. That's fine. Because what angers me about Diddy is the fact that there's probably, in the history of the world right now, there are probably 25 billionaires that are black. 25. History of the world. You can check it. That's been on that list, right? I think it's like 14 to 16 that are current right now. Y'all can Google and fact check me on that. He was one of them. Bro, you could have been doing anything. You could have been doing anything to help us out.
Yeah.
To further the culture.
Yeah.
To be of a greatness and of a power but you chose to do the shit that you did. That's what's frustrating about it for me. Is because when God blesses you to be in a position to where you can change lives, a lot of times we see very, very powerful men get in those positions and they act like the very people that we don't fuck with. Because that's all this was. This was an exercise in Diddy thinking he was a white man.
That's it.
And then reminding him, sir, you are not.
You're not. You're not.
Because, powerful white men do act the way that Diddy acts. Absolutely. They do have those type of transgressions behind them. But you are not them, sir. You have a different obligation. You have a different responsibility to your community. And you have a different legacy to the hip-hop community, to the boys and girls that looked up to you, to your family, to your daughters, to the people that you take care of. Now, the only thing that I did kind of learn was like how he did his business partner, which was super duper fucked up. Like, shit,
man.
Like, hey, man, signed over 25% type shit. Like, that was kind of fucked up, but like nothing was, it was well done. Like, shout out to 50. Like, 50 did a really good job on this doc. And like, it wasn't sloppy at all.
But 50, also the director, Alexandria Stapleton.
Absolutely.
She did an amazing job putting it together. Cuzzo, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You know, we've been speculating and hearing things and seeing things, and you know, we've debated conspiracy theories for years, man, about, you know, Pac and Biggie and just everything, man. Right. But I'm always blown away. As much as I understand how evil the world could be, it always shows you, it could be worse. Because my nigga, I'm watching, dog, and just seeing how this, to the untrained eye, with that big ass smile and them little ass teeth, and him preaching love and all of this and black unity and black excellence and all of this shit. And everybody that signs their name on that contract of yours die, broke, sick, or they all alive, they not doing well off as they should be because they been fatting your pockets for years. You've been stealing from them and shit. Mace is the only one who escaped. He's the only one who escaped. They got, the Locks doing well. Yeah. But when I'm saying they got away from under his motherfucking regime.
Yeah. And anybody that's doing, that's to your point, so anybody that got away from him, that's when you started doing well.
Exactly.
In his, under his umbrella.
Under his reign, Nah.
He didn't produce, like, it wasn't like Rockefeller to where he produced Kanye and Beans and everybody like Bleak went on to do, like, everybody who came under Bad Boy's imprint, nobody did anything after.
Dog, he was
Nobody.
Just one big pretender, dog.
Yeah.
One big pretender.
Yes.
You lust after the people who helping you and trying to bring you up. You lusting after they women.
Mm-hmm.
You're plotting to overthrow them.
Mm-hmm.
You befriending people and you're getting, dog, you jealous of Pac and Big's relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So you like a scorned, bitter, whatever. I don't even want to say a woman, dog, because that'd be disrespectful to women to say that that's woman's behavior. That is just certified bitch behavior.
Yes, sir.
And it's not gender specific.
No, it is not.
Dog, you essentially, I blame you for the state hip hop was in.
Yeah.
That era that we had when Pac and Big got out of there, and like slightly after the 2000s or whatever, when everybody started saying hip hop was dead and shit.
Yeah, ringtone rap and all that bullshit.
I blame you, homeboy. I blame you. It's a butterfly effect. You took out two pioneers. Who knows what the rap game would be right now if them two cats were still alive? Who knows where we would be? But everything you touch, you ruin, dog. You a cancer. You a cancer. You are a cancer, man. And I was just blown away at the levels of the evilness. Just the levels of it. Like, where's your remorse? Where's your soul?
And the amount of people that were able to talk about it openly. Like, usually even in the R. Kelly docs. Like,
he gave Craig Mack $100.
Yeah. Pulled out a stack. Here you go.
This man that made you, he got the #1 song in the country. And he got to come to you and ask you for some bread, and you give him $100.
Yeah.
We'd have been fighting in that club. Security had to peel me off of that nigga. I promise you.
Both making the bands where they at. Loon where he's at.
Come on, man.
Black Rob where he's at.
Rest in peace.
Like, Craig Mack, Black Rob, Biggie, R.I.P., R.I.P., R.I.P. Like, y'all don't see Kim Porter, R.I.P.
Man.
Y'all don't see nothing wrong with
he got
nothing.
a slap on the wrist, brother.
Yeah.
He got a slap on the wrist.
Y'all don't see nothing. Like, just.
He got a slap on the wrist.
He's just a great guy, huh? It just happens around him. Like, he's just right in the center of all this shit happening. So folks is trying to defend him, talking about he just freaky, missed me with that shit. I was enjoying the Marlon Wayans and 50 going back and forth though. That was funny. That was a little cute, little 1-2. But that's why I'm just looking at some of our pioneers and older folks. This doesn't apply to Marlon because I don't think this is what Marlon was trying to say. But I do look at a lot of our pioneers and whatnot that have been defending Puff and trying to defend the behavior. Like, bro, I hate to see the skeletons that you got in your closet. And what's done in the dark will come to light. And that's what's always like about this shit that y'all be missing. What's done in the dark is gonna come to light. So all that shit that y'all do that y'all thought y'all just did, somebody gonna find out about it and somebody gonna bring it to the forefront, and then you gonna have some explaining to do. So you might as well live your life righteous or as right as you can, because y'all are looking real funny out here and you telling on yourselves.
Dog.
You telling on yourselves. Like, as hard as y'all going for this motherfucker, y'all telling on yourselves.
Yo, everybody was just chess pieces to him, dog.
Yeah.
And he was just moving around.
This maneuver, like, this is where I want to be. Are you going to help me be to where I want to be? I want to be an artist, but I'm not really talented. So how do I do that?
Dog.
I want to be a producer, but I can't really make beats or produce. So how do I do that? I want to, like, everything was.
He literally pump faked his way to the top, bro.
Yes. It was, I don't do it. I don't have the vocation for it. But I just need to be around it and set the stage for it. And as long as I get people that do know how to do it, which is don't get me wrong, that is a smart business.
It's the intentions behind it, though.
It's the not paying people.
Yeah, man.
It's the fucking over people while you doing it, because again, there's been other people who do the same thing, a la Kanye, but they'll overpay people. A la Drake, but they'll overpay people. Cause they know they got writers. They know they got people that can come back and say, you know, like it's 6, 7, 8, 9 people walking the earth that can be like, yo, I wrote that for Diddy. I wrote that whole thing. And 50 being one of them.
But to me, it's just good.
Like,
to me, it's just good business.
It's great
though,
business.
Man.
It makes sense.
Because although you can say what you want to say about Kanye, but you do hear stories about how he paid people, overpaid people, or how he paid
was
people
in the
for
studio
just because you recommended a line or something. He cut you a check. So you do hear those kind of stories, dog. But yo, this cat is he a monster, dog. You just use people. Mm-hmm. And then when the services are no longer needed, you just discard them.
And they just disappear. Like they just like nothing, all the talent in the world, all the talent that has had a bad boy moniker on. And none of them,
fam.
We ain't looking at none of them and saluting them for 20, 30 years in the business.
Nope. Only 1 or 2 of them can do legacy acts.
Yeah.
And that'll be the Locks and maybe Faith Evans.
And 112.
112.
And 112 does on the R&B circuit.
Yeah.
You know, but
you just think about so many. It's like the ratio is just off. The numbers is off. The amount of talent this dude had, dog, to people who are successful and the people who are struggling, man, them numbers is off. It shouldn't be that way, dog.
Not at all.
It shouldn't be that way.
Not at all.
Like that's
not at all.
No.
So,
but damn.
You get what you get, sir. And if y'all defending them, just ladies and gentlemen, just look at the folks that's defending the bullshit. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Just look at them.
Absolutely.
You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out.
So, Matt Barnes,
man,
former NBA baller,
yeah,
and what half of the podcast, All the Smoke,
yes,
All the Smoke,
yes sir.
He filed a lawsuit after AI Insta model reportedly got him for $61,000. So he was sending this. Let me just read the article.
Please do.
Matt Barnes says he lost $61,000 after being targeted by an AI-driven scam. He claimed a woman he met online used artificial intelligence to generate messages, videos, and audio that made it appear he had cheated on his then partner, facing threats and the content would be released. Barnes paid the money to try to keep the situation private. The story resurfaced recently, prompting another former NBA star, Gilbert Arenas, to respond with disbelief and mockery. I don't need to read all of that. It's just talking about Gilbert Arenas said, Gil, my man. But, yeah, Cuzzo. So he got scammed out of 61 G's from an AI, for somebody using AI to blackmail him, dog. I think this is going to continue to happen. I think as long as, now I'm not judging, but as long as these cats continue to move sloppy out here, these kind of things will continue to happen. Hey, there's always someone looking for extortion. I'm just saying. There's always someone looking for the come up, dog, and by any means necessary.
I can't stress this enough to y'all.
It was 13 payments, dog.
I can't stress this city. Sit y'all old asses down. Sit the fuck down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You know who don't get extorted? Motherfuckers who go home. They don't get extorted. Motherfuckers who, she was right here. My gal was right here. She saw the phone. Like, as soon as I got the message, I was like, babe, I don't know this bitch. They gave her the phone, and then you better stop texting my nigga, or it's gonna be me and you. Like, that's what you need to do. Yeah. When you get to a certain age, man, like, look, because if it wasn't an AI IG model, then I would say could have happened to the best of us, right? But what she did was she sent you something in your DMs, you responded, because that's how the messages go. They'll send you something, and then you and being Matt Barnes, I can understand being an NBA player that he would be targeted like this, but he has to be smarter than that. Like I keep telling fellas, man, you got to be smarter than your dick.
Word.
You must be smarter than your dick. You must be, because Do we got the Michigan coach on the docket?
We can.
Because
go ahead. It goes hand in hand.
The goddamn Michigan coach, like, you have to be smarter than your dick, dog. And it ain't young boy shit that's happening. The Michigan coach, this nigga was 39. It's different, totally different situation. But with the Michigan coach, if you haven't heard the situation, he cheated with an assistant, with one of his assistants. She got pregnant. The plan B came to the job. Michigan knew about this shit. He loses to Ohio State, and then magically they say, hey, we're going to fire you for cause. Because we got all this shit going on. He take his ass home having lost the Michigan job, which is $13 million a year. And then he tells his wife that he lost a $13 million job. And then, of course, she does what any wife would do, white or not, because she is of that persuasion. But she goes the fuck off on him and is like, well, fuck you. And then he threatens to kill himself. The police are called. He then is taken into custody. He's taken into custody. All this stuff becomes public just because he couldn't sit the fuck down.
He threatened to off himself?
He threatened to off himself.
Boy, niggas get desperate.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it.
If you leave me.
I'll do it. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yo.
Fuck out of here.
So one video, a nigga got caught. He was sitting in the tub with the shower running on him.
Yeah.
Nah, get your ass up.
Yeah, that's that shit. But it just stems from whether it's Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
Get to a certain age, you gotta sit the fuck down. And the problem is that we've passed our sitting the fuck down years because of this internet thing. Like, usually by this time, 35, 40, 45, young. You certified on.
Is it cats trying to make up
like
for
you
lost
certified?
time?
Yeah.
Like, what is it, dog?
It's trying to make up for lost times. It's thinking there's something out there better. It's the freedom of choice that you think that you have.
Okay.
It's the I can
it's
still
the illusion. It's the delusion of options.
I still can get her. I still can.
Yeah, let me see if
She's
I
still on me.
Yeah.
These young hoes, hey, I'm fly out here.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
And then of all people to talk about the shit, Shannon Sharp talking about it. And I'm like, nigga, sit this one out. Sit this one out.
You text me.
I have no room to talk. Sit this one out, Unc.
So
sit it out.
When they brought it across his day, he should get that out.
Yeah, he should have been nip.
Say about that.
But the end of that motherfucker where he was like, baby, no baby in 5. I was it took me the fuck out. But you old niggas, man, straight up and down. Like, and when I say old niggas, I mean, I'm talking to anybody 35 plus, man. Sit down. Dog, find you somebody who you can build with and sit the fuck down so you don't get caught out here in these internet streets, because it's nasty work. It's nasty shit going on. And nothing makes you look worse than when this shit comes out and then people like anybody gets to talk about it because now it's public knowledge. And I don't want to talk about this shit with you. I would much rather talk about the positive things you're doing and the dope things you're doing and the shit you're doing for community or the shit that you're doing for people around you. But we keep talking about old niggas doing dumb shit. And we got to talk about it because we have an audience to where we got to tell the younger folks that's listening, or for them to tell their sons and nephews and little cousins, hey, don't do this shit.
Look, man, here's what I don't understand.
Yeah, don't do this shit.
You cats got all this money, right?
Yeah.
All right. If you don't want to, I agree with you. But if you don't want to sit your old ass down, yo, hoeing is the oldest profession out here.
Yeah, it is.
There is no reason to continue to keep going through these things with these little amateurs and these little whatever. You ain't doing nothing but spending money on them anyway. Spend some money on one of these old seasoned ones who know how to shut up, who been hoeing for a while. They respect the rules and the regulations of the game, and you rock with them. You can't see. The problem is these niggas having these midlife crises.
Yeah, fact.
And they need the young things to make them feel young again.
Fact.
So they get beside themselves and start chasing the little young skirts. Hey man, the young skirts they want this, and the minute you come short on this or you hesitate with it, this is what you're gonna.
Oh
get.
yeah.
This is what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
This is what you're gonna get. But I'm with you. Sit your ass down,
Sit the fuck down. I'm tired of just sit the fuck down.
How many times you got to see your colleagues go through these different episodes, dog?
Because it's always an old nigga. Every time we see this shit, I'll be like, this nigga's like, oh, 40. Yep.
Hey, understand something.
Always got kids that age of the girl he's trying to talk to.
Exactly.
It's weird and nasty, guys. Stop it.
It can always happen to you.
Yeah,
Don't think that
you
it
can
can't
be
happen
one.
to you. It can always happen to you.
You can be the one. Screenshotting is a thing. The motherfuckers gonna screenshot and ta-da, now you stuck.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? But just move a little smoother, man. Please. I don't want to see not another one of you niggas get caught out.
Absolutely.
We're sick of it.
Yeah. It's hilarious, but we sick of it nevertheless. I got a message the other day about the letter that we read last week.
Okay.
For those who, just a refresher, it was about the couple who the husband had cheated. Mm-hmm. No, I don't think they were married. The boyfriend had cheated. Yeah. And he had worked and put in the work to get back to, where he needed to be, and the woman was okay with it. Right. She was acknowledging him and giving her his roses, but it was a lady on the job who was a threat to her. Right. She was a thick one. She was a curvy, voluptuous woman. Mm-hmm. And that posed as a threat to her. Well, the comment that I got, the message that I got was referring to that. Okay. And she said, as women, when we see another woman who is beautiful, especially one who has physical features we may feel we lack, it can touch our insecurities in ways that are hard to talk about. When our partner works closely with women who have those qualities, it's easy for our self-esteem to take a hit. I thought that was very insightful. And respect that. Yeah, respect that opinion. I don't know. I guess that's a harsh truth about yourself that I guess would be difficult to say out loud. And I could kind of understand that. I can understand that. For sure. You see it all the time though. You see a woman who is not so curvy, may not possess those attributes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see how it could get a little intimidating, especially when the other counterpart, they know what they got and they know how to dress it up and they know how to move around with it. So I can see that. Yeah, for sure.
The advice wasn't given from that perspective of not understanding that there will be just natural competition out in these streets. More so from the perspective of if he's showing you where he want to be, then you be where he's at. Like you make it home. You make it home for him if he's showing you where he want to be. Because I think we spend a lot of time because of that fact. And I think it's I think for women, it's definitely there because men are visual. So we will fuck with some I
forgot the last report.
Go ahead.
She said, we can worry even if we don't want to. Those thoughts don't reflect your actions. They reflect our insecurities.
And that's like to that point, to the respect. And we want to reassure you because we understand that insecurity is not coming from nowhere. Mm-hmm. Your trust was broken. Yeah. Like it's not coming from a place of like it didn't happen. No, your trust was broken. Mm-hmm. So of course you're gonna be looking at every chick like, is that his type? Would he, But what we want to encourage is that when a man is when them actions and words are aligning, believe him and give him at least that benefit of the doubt. Because what you don't want to do is be in your head so much that you push him away. Because I've seen that more times than a lot. Like more times than a lot that I've seen people who ain't doing shit and they put their insecurities on their partner, men and women, and the person that ain't doing shit is confused as fuck. Like I didn't say do nothing. You. Yeah. So you ain't see the fat ass walk past you? I actually didn't. What? Who? Where's that?
Now I want to.
Can you point out?
Now I want to. Yeah.
Let's point in the general direction. I'll do the rest.
Yeah.
Nose like a basset hound. Yeah. I'll find it. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's we got to make sure that we're not letting our insecurities rule our relationships.
Yeah.
So, but thank you for the input and the insight. That's a very great point.
Yeah. These are the 4 stages of a relationship.
Okay.
Stage 1, infatuation, which is also known as the honeymoon stage. Dopamine and oxytocin flood the brain. You feel alive, magnetic, and consumed by connection. This stage builds bonding, but it also masks red flags.
Very true. This is the if you're lucky, falling in love stage.
Okay.
If you're lucky, this is when you fall in love with a person. And on this here podcast, we've talked about falling in love and the feeling and what it feels like individually and also together. It's involuntary. That's when you figure out your chemistry and compatibility, and the feeling is so strong, it overwhelms everything. Like everything
that can be dangerous,
else,
though.
Yeah,
that could be dangerous
because, like they said, this is where the red flags hide, because you're in this state of nirvana and bliss, and they can do no wrong, and they're perfect in every way, and you forget that this is step 1.
This is
not step 15.
Yeah.
So how long can you not necessarily ride this feeling out, but how long will this feeling last where you're feeling like this? And sometimes when it wears off, then you get to see the person for who they really are, and then you come back down to earth.
Yeah.
And you like, oh shit, I done fell in love with that asshole.
And then by that time, because usually you done given up so much.
You in it.
Yeah.
You in it now.
And so it's like, I done already did this. We done already did that. Let's see where this goes.
Right.
And you know
where it's going.
You know where it's going.
You know where it's going.
But
you saw what you need to see.
But you want to feel like you done got.
Yep.
So you...
Because this feeling is the feeling that you want.
Correct.
That is the feeling that they write the love songs about. Is the actual falling in love. Now the second part is when it gets interesting. So what's the next one?
Stage 2. Differentiation.
Okay.
The unveiling. The nervous system relaxes. The mask comes off.
Yeah.
Old attachment wounds and survival strategies surface. Conflict begins because truth is showing, not necessarily because love is gone.
You start to see who people are.
That's it.
You start to see that you're a little stuck in your ways.
You're a little stuck in your ways.
You kind of like things the way that you like things, and you've liked things the way you've liked things your whole life. So you start saying shit that are strictly preferences, but you start saying them to your partner like they're requests.
Yep.
Like they're requests and demands. And you don't even realize that's a preference, sweetheart. Yeah. That does not have to be done that way. Well, that's a preference, gentlemen. That does not have to be done that way. And then you're unrelenting on your request because you don't see you say shit like, I don't see what the big deal is, or I don't see the problem, when you're not looking at it from their perspective.
Correct.
The thing that you got to remember within this stage is the same work that you did to become the person that you became is the same work that somebody else did to become the person they became too. Like we both did work to get here. So your work is no more valuable than mine, and vice versa. So we both need to value each other's differences, because this is when those differences will either cause you to come together or will cause you to separate. Because you'll look at a difference. You can look at a difference one of two ways. You can look at it as diversity, and it adds to us, and it makes us better and more powerful because you're going to look at things in a different way than I can. Or you're going to look at it as, I can't deal with this type of difference. Just understand the differences between, hey, he doesn't have the dietary discipline that I have, as opposed to we don't look at money the same. Like, that's two different things. Like, you see people and they like, like he still, he eat a lot of sugar, and it's like, okay, is he healthy though?
Yeah.
Like, but he can't be eating that much sugar when he this age and this, that, and the third. And I'm like, but again, is he healthy? Like, I get that's your preference. And I get that may be a demon that you had to overcome. He may not have had to overcome that demon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or whatever those preferences are. Like, getting over those and getting to the point to where you can actually see each other's differences and have real conversations about it. That stage is important.
Absolutely. And then you also start noticing things about your counterpart. Okay, that annoys me. Okay, that's a little irritating. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't noticed they did that. Like, how did I miss all of this? Because you had all that lust and that love in your eye.
Yes, you did.
So now the dust is settling.
Now we back to earth.
You able to see clear.
Now being back to earth. Now it's like, oh shit, I'm back to earth. But also, you miss some of the old wounds from their old relationship because they start to, like, you start to hear and see shit and you like, well, that ain't me. That must have been from old boy before me.
Yeah.
That's why you tripping. And again, vice versa. Women, you will see it in men and you'll be like, why is he a little overprotective? Like, did something happen? Like, that's when you get to start asking questions like, hey, I noticed this. Like, what's up with that? And then also be real and unveil those shits too. Like, don't keep it to yourself when you know it's some shit that you got going on. Correct. Like, just bring it to the forefront and just be real about it. Hey, these are some of the things I struggle with. Or, hey, this is some of the things that I had to deal with in the past. People would appreciate your transparency than having to figure those out on the back end.
Correct. They also said that many couples break during this stage.
Yeah.
Arguments feel threatening. Discomfort is mistaken for incompatibility. But this stage is the gateway to depth if you just lean in.
Very true.
But that's where patience and understanding and open-mindedness come in there, Cuzzo.
That's true.
As much as we like to brag and boast about how we possess all of those things, we do not. We really oversell it. We really do. Because soon as the first argument break out, what we do instead of communicating, we get separate, we ghost. I don't want to talk to you for a few days, I'm ignore you. That ain't the way to go. But we always say communication is the key. But then as soon as things happen, what we do? We stop communicating. So, yeah, I agree with that. Stage 3, repair and growth, which is the work. Here you learn the skills love actually requires. Communication without defensiveness, repair after conflict, boundaries with respect, nervous system regulation together.
Cooking.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Cannot agree more. The work is where the relationship will grow. And if you understand, if you're able to respect your partner, you don't necessarily have to understand them. And this is what I mean by that. The respect comes first. I set a boundary. I tell you what that boundary is. I accept the boundary that you put out. Later on, I want to know the why. But at first, I have to accept it.
That's a good point, Cuzzo.
Hey, don't call me after 11 o'clock. Cool. I won't call you after 11. Down the line, hey, I noticed you have this boundary about calling you after 11. Like, what's going on? Well, hey, I got small kids, and it's hard for me to go back to sleep once I'm asleep. Like, if somebody calls me at that time, I think that something's wrong. My sister passed away and they called me at 2 o'clock in the morning. It's very traumatic for me. Whatever it is.
I was just about to say, whatever the reason is.
Then you get into that. But first you have to accept the boundary that person puts in front of them. And then learning to grow, and the work is the most important thing. And I've read all types of studies about this. The most important thing in a relationship is how you make up after conflict.
Facts.
How do you make up after conflict? If you're going to be in a long-term relationship, you're going to say, I'm sorry a lot. You're going to apologize a lot.
And if you ain't never had to do that, you may be the issue, yo.
It's going to be rough for you.
Yeah, you may be the issue.
It's going to be rough for you to be in a relationship if you're not able to say, I'm sorry, it will not happen again, and to make amends.
I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Shit. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Not just I apologize. There's a difference. I'm sorry for what I did. This is the steps I'm going to take so it doesn't happen again. Here is something to make amends for what I did to you. You're going to have to do that in a relationship. You just are. So get your ego out the way.
Please.
Get your ego out the way. You're going to have to say, I'm sorry. And you will get more out of being sorry than you ever would on being right. Because right will get you by yourself.
Every time.
Right will get you by yourself. You'll be right and alone.
You want to be right or you want a resolution?
Yeah.
They said that stage rewires old patterns. Is where relationships stop being reenactment of childhood wounds and start becoming places of healing.
Come on.
Spot on, Cuzzo.
Yeah.
Stage 4, secure love. Here, repair becomes natural. Safety replaces anxiety. Intimacy deepens because trust has been built through rupture and repair. Harmony does not mean no conflict. It means conflict is no longer a threat to the bond. Disagreements can be navigated without fear of collapse.
The biggest advice that I can give to anybody is that y'all are a team.
Yeah.
And so if y'all on the same team, if he win, you win. If she win, you win. Look at it as a team. Every accomplishment that y'all make as a team wins teams win championships, not individuals.
Thanks.
So you gotta approach it like we trying to win, not I'm trying to win or you trying to win, or I want you to win and I want you to want me to win. No, we. You give up a me and an I for a we. If you approach it like that, then that security will be easy because you know what the goal is. The goal is always for us to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever we got to do to make us good is what we're going to do to make us good.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to be a us thing. It can't be just a me thing or an I thing. Like, you got to get that shit up. And the ego is the first thing to die in any good relationship. You got to kill your ego. And your ego wants to run wild, I promise you. He or she wants to tell this motherfucker don't play with me, wants to tell he or she, hey, you got me fucked up, wants to tell he or she, oh, you got the right one today. That's what your ego want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Your ego want to do all that shit. When you die to your ego, the only thing you want is, baby, how do we fix this? I don't give a fuck what I got to do. How do we fix this? What do we need to do to fix this? Do we got to talk? Do you need time? Do you need space? After space, can we set some time to talk? I don't want to leave this like this.
Right.
I just want to fix this.
And you shouldn't, yo. You shouldn't.
I just want to fix it. When you get there, that's when you're going to have successful relationships and lasting relationships, not just romantically, but in everything. But it takes you to kill your ego to get there. Because I promise you, when I hear people talking, you can hear the ego in them. You can hear it in them. He got me fucked up, playing with me like I'm any other bitch.
Yeah.
Think I'm that. It's like, yo, chill, like, chill. Or, I don't be calling chicks. They call me. I ain't calling them. But you was wrong. Yeah, but I ain't gonna call her and say that. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Word. So, in conclusion, lasting love is not found in the honeymoon.
No.
It's created when two people do the work to move through every stage together.
Absolutely. And that's the only thing that's going to separate you from any other relationship is that y'all made the decision that we ain't going to quit.
That's a fact.
We going to rock this out and we going to, hey, you my person, I'm your person, thick and thin, whatever the fuck we going through, we about to ride this thing on out. And we're going to try to always understand each other and get to a good space before we move forward. If you really take the approach of never going to bed angry or having a resolution before there's any type of conflict, then you'll be okay. It's when you can't get over yourselves, and we all are guilty of it. Because I swear I done had some arguments to where I done got off the phone or left the argument with my chest all big. Like, I won that one. I won all 3 rounds of that motherfucker. Yeah. Got that off.
Yeah.
Let me call her real quick because I got that off. Block like a motherfucker. What?
Didn't even hesitate to do it.
Yeah.
Didn't even hesitate to do it.
But you won, my nigga. But you won. You made all your points. You stuck to your guns.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you.
You won.
You won.
1-0. All right, I don't know what you get.
I don't know what you get.
Hey, you won though. All right, letter time.
Mm-hmm.
It reads, "Hey Big Zo podcast, I need y'all perspective on something. I've been dating this guy a little over a year. About 4 months ago, I finally felt comfortable enough to bring him around my kids, 2 boys. Their biological father isn't in the picture at all, and my only brother lives out of town, so they don't really have a consistent male presence. I've always wanted that for them, and honestly, they seem to really like him. They get along great. So here's where things get complicated. One day, I was having a little trouble with one of my boys about keeping his room clean. He gave me a little back talk, nothing crazy, just a typical kid attitude. Before I could even respond, my guy jumped in. He told him, stop talking back, to shut up and do what your mother said. Not exactly those words, but that was pretty much the vibe she got from it. Now, on paper, that sounds like what a real man is supposed to do, right? Step up, support me, help discipline the kids, everything I said I wanted. But for some reason, it didn't sit well with me at all. It rubbed me the wrong way, and I didn't understand why. After trying to shake it off, I finally brought it up to him. I told him it bothered me and asked if he could just ease up for now. I explained that I'm just not used to hearing another adult, another man, correct my kids. It's just always been my voice. Well, that conversation did not go over well. He basically told me that if I can't handle having a man in my life, one who isn't just going to sit back and watch me struggle, then maybe I should have stayed single. And then he grabbed his keys and left. That was 3 days ago. I haven't heard from him since. I know he's not completely wrong, but I'm also not ready to share authority yet. Not fully, not like that. So Big Zo, cousins, what should I do?
That's a tough one.
Hey, I read that like twice because I was like, what? But first of all, shout out to her for being transparent and saying that.
We appreciate it.
Because I can guarantee you, she is not the only woman that has felt like
Not
this.
at all.
There have been many relationships where they have ran the man off, or the man has left, or the relationship has ended because of this reason alone.
Absolutely.
I want your presence, but hey, chill out on that.
Yeah.
And you get the men who, hey, look, either I'm going to be fully involved or I'm not going to be involved at all. We can't half-ass it.
Right.
We can't half-ass it. So shout out to her for just saying the quiet part out loud, because that doesn't happen often. The floor is yours, Cuzzo.
Gonna just put me on.
Yes, sir.
So I have some experience within this. Okay. I've dated women with children. It's kind of unavoidable, so I get it. Here's the tough part, because what I'm gonna say has to do with balance, because you're both right and you're both wrong. But let me break it down very quickly. You're both right in the sense of he's right in, as a man, if he doesn't disrespect you, he will not allow anyone to disrespect you. Kids, friends,
whoever.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody crosses lines.
Yeah.
Because you are his lady. So respecting you is the wolf within him being protective. Hey, don't talk to your mother like that. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Right? You are right, because that is not his place, because he is not their father. His place is where you put him, in the sense of, that was a discussion that y'all should have had before y'all started to interact with the kids. Hey, what is okay for me to say? Do you want me to discipline them? Do you want the discipline to be from you? Do you want it to be from me? Do you want it to be a joint thing? And then you, man, you say what your boundaries and lines are. Look, I understand that they're your kids, 1,000%. And if you want to discipline them, that is fine. The line that is they will not raise their voice. They will not put their hands on you. They will like there are a couple ground rules that I have that I'm not okay.
To your boundaries too.
I'm not okay with that, right? Mm-hmm. I'm not going to be around while you're doing that. Mm-hmm. Where you're both wrong was again, in his space, in him stepping up and saying what he said, and not, if that's not the way that you address your kids, then nobody else can address your kids that way either. You know, sit down, shut up, just do what your mama says. You know, as manly as that seems and whatnot, if that is not the voice that they are used to hearing, and they do have a father or they have another male anywhere around, it's going to be very awkward and odd to come from you, even though we do have a good relationship. Unless it becomes like increasingly disrespectful and you feel the need to step in, then you can actually have that conversation with the woman to say, hey, in that situation, what do you want me to do? Because I can let you handle it, or I can stand on the sidelines, or you can always go back at kids. Kids have emotions be all over the fucking place. What I found works is that you admonish in private and you praise in public. So anytime I need to talk to you, it's just that. I'm going to pull you to the side and talk to you. Yeah. Hey, let me holler. And I've done that with kids a bunch of times. Hey, let me holler at you. And man, you know, kind of talking to your mother, look crazy, man. What's going on? Yeah. And then in doing that, that disarms them, as opposed to when everybody's shouting, now we putting on a show. Yeah. They feel like they got to say something because it's in like it's in front of people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The mother feels like she got to say something because you done got smart with her in front of her man. You know you don't talk to me like that, and I ain't gonna let you talk to me like that. So now everybody's fucking performing, and nobody's trying to get to the root cause of why it happened and what's the consequences of it happening. You know, so this is a very, very common situation. It's a very adult situation. My suggestion moving forward is y'all need to talk about how you're going to discipline the kids moving forward. He can't just leave. That's another thing that's wrong. You can't just leave and not respond, bro, for 3 days. That's not cool. That didn't solve anything. That didn't help her. That didn't do anything. I get that your feelings were hurt within that, and that's another reason why it's wrong. It wasn't about your feelings, bro. It was about that child. And what they were doing that was incorrect. Now, what you can do is just reach out to him, continue to reach out to him, and when he comes back, y'all have that conversation separately, and then you have a separate conversation with the kids now that everybody's calm. Hey, this is my man. He gonna be in my life. These are the things that we are trying to do together. Build some time in for him to spend time with the kids individually, and then for y'all to spend time with the kids as a family if you see this moving in that direction. But communication is the key within this entire situation on what your expectations are, on what your goals are, and what you expect from everybody involved. Because also you got to talk to your kids about how they talk to adults. Because I see that being a big problem, especially for when men step in. If your kids are used to disrespecting adults, I'm probably not going to be here very long. Because I ain't with it. And I ain't going. And I'm not going to fight you over your kids. You know, if they don't have a healthy respect for adults, not men, not women, adults, then I'm going to just go ahead and leave y'all to y'all devices. Y'all have a blessed life. Y'all do what y'all do. Because I'm not finna be in here fighting for my respect with no damn 12, 13-year-old. Not gonna happen. At all. However, if we can establish this from jump, and another thing, fellas, when you're dating out here, listen to how she speaks to her kids when she's not talking to you. Is it a yelling situation? Is it a sit the fuck down situation? Is it a, hey, you little motherfucker? If it's always that, you not going to come in and change that. And it's going to be something different. Yep. So you got to decide if that's something that you can deal with or if it's something that you want to deal with. I always listen to how adults address their kids to see if it's something that I can deal with. And if it's something that I can't deal with, then I'll just politely step off and I'll let you know why. Because if y'all don't have that established, then I'm not going to come in and be the authority to establish that. That's not my job. That's not my position. So in talking to him, just have that uncomfortable conversation of, babe, you know, this is how I think. This is how I talk to my kids. These are the expectations I have for my kids. This is the expectation I have for you. This is when I need you to back me up or step in or say certain things, you know, as my man. Other than that, I got it. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure that they straight. and then have a conversation with your kids just on, look, there's going to be, me and your father didn't work out for whatever reason, but there are going to be men that are going to be, that I'm dating or that I'm serious about, that's going to be a part of our family. This is how I expect you to treat them from a respect standpoint. Because if respect is all the way around, you don't have these problems. And the problem is that sometimes the kids be looking at your dude like, nigga, fuck you.
Yeah.
You not my daddy.
Yeah, at all.
You not my daddy. And the only reason why you here is trying to fuck on my mama, so fuck you. Type shit. And if they feel that way, it's going to come across in everything. Yeah. The way that they talk, way they suck. And kids can be some disrespectful little motherfuckers. And they will test your gangster.
For sure.
When they get to sucking their teeth and they head or they buck up a little bit. But you got to be secure enough in the man. You just go, hey, man, go ahead, little fella. Go ahead, man.
This ain't what you want.
Go ahead, little fella.
Yeah. You don't even know.
I cave all that.
I'm down to my last strike.
Yeah, I'll cave all this.
Yeah.
Wrap your chest around my hand.
Better do your research.
Yeah, just go on somewhere. Just go on somewhere. And then for the little ladies, I'll be like, I'll say one thing to you. You'll cry for days. Leave me alone. Yeah. Leave me alone.
But Cuzzo, that was a very mature response, brother. Because
what you got?
You convinced me. Nah, because I was about to just jump right on the man's side because this is what the internet says that they want.
True. Very true.
An assertive man.
True. Very true. One is gonna protect. That's what it looks like.
So that's why I was gonna go with it. But after hearing your well thought out piece on it,
thank you, sir.
I agree with you.
I have experience.
But I'm still say my shit just for the sake of it.
Please.
But that's where I was going with my original thought. Okay. Because that's what they say they want. An assertive man who's gonna step up, who's gonna do this. As like that kind of man, like I can't sit and just let that go. Nah, because like you said, see that's what I'm saying. You convinced me. I don't want to just piggyback on what you said, but I can't sit and just let that go because you my woman. Yeah, I'm not gonna let anybody disrespect you, whether it's blood related or it's water. Yeah, I'm not gonna let nobody disrespect you. So that'd be kind of hard for me to just sit back and watch that. And also, I ain't gonna front because I can be a little sensitive. If she come to me and go, hey, relax on that, blah blah blah. Yeah, I ain't gonna. I'm not even gonna lie, because that make me feel some kind of way.
Yeah, you definitely gonna be like, you know what? I ain't gonna say shit then.
In my stubborn ways. Exactly. I bet. I tell you what. And it ain't gonna be no issue. I'm gonna still love on you and treat you the same. I ain't gonna have no issue with them either at all. But I'm gonna play the back seat now until further notice. Right. Because I don't want that to become a thing between us. I don't want this to be an issue between us.
But so it's still gonna end up being an issue.
It's still gonna be an issue. So it's best for me to just let me just sit back amongst the word. And then when you look at me and go, hey, can I tag you in now? Then all right, I'll pop. All right, let me get on in here and do what it is I need to do. Yeah. But until then, no, I'm just going, all right, fair enough. But like you said, it's impossible for it not to have a little bit of friction in the atmosphere. But
especially if they're not used to being talked to that way. Yeah. Because as a man, there's certain phrases that I use that I mean. Mm-hmm. Like I mean it. Mm-hmm. I mean this can go or if I say the phrase, this is a one-way conversation. If I say it's a one-way conversation, that's what I mean. I mean, I don't need your input on this. Mm-hmm. It's a one-way conversation. I'm telling you what it is and what it's going to be. You take that however you want to take it. Like there's certain lines that I draw in the sand and them shit's drawn. Yeah. As a man. Yeah. So it's different when you're dealing with kids and you're dealing with somebody else's kids, because I always remember somebody out there love them and care about them just like I do. And really, really important, fellas, I think we need to do this because this is just the age that we live in. Man, I know it may be difficult, but talk to that father. If that father is anywhere
biological?
Around, yeah. Okay. If that father is anywhere around, talk to Pops. Talk to him and say, hey man, I'm dealing with your child's mother. It's getting kind of serious. You got kids with her. How do you want me to interact? What's the lines?
Now that's if
how
he's
we
involved.
Yeah, if he's involved and they co-parenting,
yeah.
how we playing? What do you want me to say? What are some of the things that you working on them with and whatnot? Like I dealt with young lady, she had 2 boys, right? And shout out to this, me and his brother still cool to this day. Shout out. But we had that talk. Like we had a man to man, an eye to eye. He was like, yeah, she told me who you are, I know who you are. We shook hands. The biggest thing that we established was we both wanted what was best for his kids. I want what's best for her because I want to treat her as well as I can treat her for as long as she want me to. I want to show your kids how a woman should be treated. Not to say that you didn't, but that is my first mission. Is to show them how their mother is supposed to be treated. I need to treat her correctly. But these are your children. These are your seeds. Just like mine gonna have to, So in dealing with your seeds, what do you deem as appropriate?
Yeah.
What do you want? What hey man, as long as you ain't when we had that discussion, oh man, no problem, not a problem. Yeah. If we ever have an issue, I'll call you. Because that's basically what he was saying. He was like, bro, if they ever get disrespectful, call me. Day, night, midnight, summertime, wintertime, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
And you can appreciate that. You can appreciate that.
Give me a call.
Yeah.
I get that all the way together.
Yeah.
But that, bro, like, have that grown ass man conversation with the other man, because I can only speak from that perspective as a man having conversation with men. Ladies, if you can get on the same page with the mother, that would be dope as well. Because what you don't want is 4 different parenting styles. Because that confuses the fuck out the kid. The kid don't know what the hell to do. When I talk to mama is this, I talk to daddy is this, I talk to daddy wife is this, I talk to mama husband is this. They all telling me 4 different things. We live in different times. We're gonna have to co-parent. We're gonna have blended families. We gotta find a way to get on the same page and the same sheet of music for these babies. And that's what needs to matter. The baby. Not us, not what we like or what we want, but what do we need to do to make sure this child is cared for and taken care of in the best way humanly possible. I think if you do that, ma'am, you'll be good to go.
All right. Dope. These are some signs of healthy masculine energy.
Okay.
1, he doesn't run from uncomfortable emotions. He knows emotional discomfort isn't a threat. It's an invitation. Instead of shutting down or lashing out, he stays present with his partner's emotions and makes space to process his own.
Yep. He does a great job. That's emotional intelligence from a man.
Okay.
It's being able to read the room.
Okay. So
the room doesn't require you.
You basically have to have like an understanding of your woman.
Yeah. The room doesn't require you to be. The room may require you to be silent. It may require you to be vulnerable. It may require you to be something that you're not comfortable in being at that time.
Okay.
I know how to shit. When I hear certain shit, I shut everything down. When you start to express your emotion in a way that's like, this is bothering you. Like, fuck the problem. This is bothering you. What's going on? Stop. What's going on with you? Because this is bothering you. This ain't the problem no more. Okay. Like, people will crash out or express things in a way, and you'll just be like, where the fuck did that come from? Or that, you've never said that. And people miss that cue. And when you have people that are giving you that cue, they're giving you that cue for a reason. Be present enough to be able to say, hey, let's talk. Like, what's going on? Like, fuck the argument or fuck the disagreement right now. And fuck me making my points. Come here. Or give a hug or give a kiss at that time. As a man, top notch. You will calm her all the way the fuck down. If you able to wrap your arms around her and let her, get in here, you'll calm a lot of shit down, bro.
But see, with
a lot of shit down.
And everything you said is actual factual, dog. But see, as men, you got to take the time. See, with that, you got to learn your woman.
Yeah.
You got to study her, dog. Like, you got to take the time to know those intricacies about her. What makes her tick, what sets her off, what frustrates her, what makes her happy. You got to know all of that stuff, man. So that way when situations like that do come about, it's a little bit easier to navigate. Yeah, it still may be a little uncomfortable, but at least you're not going into it blindly.
Right.
You got some tools to work with to help you navigate through it.
Right.
A lot of times, it amazes me how we could be with somebody for months, years even, dog, and not know them, not know the essence of them.
True.
We just know the surface shit.
True.
We never took the time to have those conversations where you peel back the layers, or the conversations where one of us may cry and be vulnerable, and we may, expose our human side. Like we don't really get into all of that. We start getting into all of that, like tragedy has to happen. You know what I'm saying? It just can't be like a normal conversation that we just had like over date night or a phone conversation or us through texting or whatever. It's usually something dramatic. Exactly. It's usually something dramatic has to happen for us to get into that bag.
Yeah.
And by that time, shit, it's too late.
Boy, it's too late.
Yeah. 2, he wants her to feel safe, not controlled. He creates structure in the relationship and invites her into it, not to manage her, but to meet her. He feels comfortable with her being in her power and having agency because it doesn't threaten his sense of self-worth.
At all.
Nah.
That's healthy. That's a secure man right there.
Yeah.
What you eat don't make me shit. So you making whatever money you make, boo, make it.
Thanks.
You getting whatever degree you got, baby, please.
Hey, excel.
Go get it.
Excel.
Whatever your salon doing well, hey, shit, let's go.
Be the best that you could possibly be.
Be the best you can possibly be. Not because I'm a mooch off of it, not because I want anything for you. Because you being successful and happy is better for me. It's better for me. Because at the very least, you don't need shit from me at that point because you have your own. At the very least. But if you do, or if you do fall off, or if you do, I got you. That's what I'm here for. But I want you to be as successful and as happy and as in your feminine as you possibly can fucking be. And I'm going to be your number one fan, your biggest cheerleader while you doing this shit.
Cuzzo, when you put a woman in that type of space, dog, when you create that type of atmosphere for a woman, it ain't nothing she won't do for you. She would take care of you like you wouldn't believe. And I don't mean the materialistic nonsense. I mean in every way.
Yeah.
You name it, she's going to hold you down.
Yeah.
Because a woman is naturally nurturing and caring by nature. So when you put her in a space to where she can operate and excel in those things, dog, the fruit on that tree is unlimited. It's unlimited. It's unlimited. But again, you have to learn and study and know your woman.
Yeah.
3, he's clear on his boundaries and respects hers. He's not afraid to speak up for himself, and he honors her limits without guilt tripping or withdrawing. He's also willing to stand up to her and others in a calm and respectful way when his boundaries have been crossed.
Absolutely.
And that also ties again with emotional maturity.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I set my boundaries because of whatever reasons I need to. Mm-hmm. You set yours for whatever reason you need to. You don't have to understand it initially. You just have to respect it. Mm. Later on, we can get to the understanding part. I would love for you to understand where I'm coming from on it, but just respect that it's a boundary for me. Mm. And I will say something very respectful because, again, the problem is the problem. You're not the problem. The problem is the problem. You're not the problem. So it's all in your approach and how you talk to people. If you talk to people with respect, honor, and dignity, it's real hard for them not to accept what you're saying. Mm. So just work on your delivery.
Okay.
Yeah.
4, when he's wrong, he apologizes instead of defending himself.
We done talked about it, told you. If you ain't gonna do shit in a relationship, you gonna say I'm sorry. You gonna apologize.
It goes, we all make mistakes in relationships. We all have young wounded parts that take... We all make mistakes in relationships. We all have young wounded parts that take over at times. The mature masculine can see when his ego is getting in the way, then takes ownership, apologizes, and works on repairing.
It's that simple.
That's simple.
It's that simple.
You actually broke that down beautifully, Cuzzo.
Yeah, it's that simple.
Yes, sir. Last one. He prioritizes his own healing. The weak man is not the one who cries. He's the one who pretends he doesn't have any pain. Men who are brave enough to face their wounds, sit with their unhealthy patterns, and do the work to heal or the ones who will end up with the most fulfilling lives and relationships?
One of the reasons I went back to therapy and that I'm an advocate of that is because in the changes in my life, I wanted to be a better person. And I didn't want anything from my past to impede my present.
Okay.
So it didn't take for me to be in a relationship. It didn't take it didn't take shit but me looking at myself and saying, am I the man I want to be? And how do I become that? So my healing had to be first before anything else. Before I could find a relationship, before I can find any type of success in interpersonal relationships in general, I had to make sure I was straight and start doing my work. And as men, that's what we have to start doing. It has to be on you to take the first steps to say, hey man, this shit ain't cool.
Yeah.
Or I'm not doing well as I should be from a mental standpoint, and I'm going to go out and seek help. It's the bravest thing you can do. It's the most manly thing you can do. Make sure that you're doing it. And ladies, if your man is taking the time to do that, applaud him. Applaud him and celebrate the fuck out of him, because there's a lot of men out here that won't even take the time to be able to say that, A, I'm not okay, or B, I've been struggling with some things, or C, I feel emotional about X, Y, Z, or 1, 2, 3. So when a man is that mature and in his masculine enough to be able to share that with you, 1, he values you. 2, he trusts you. And 3, he sees you as someone he can build with. Because we don't just give that to anybody. I promise you that. We don't just give that to people. Like, you won't get that unless we mean for you to be here.
Agree. All right, Cuzzo. So I was sent this clip from this reality show. It's this married couple. They have 2 boys. The mother is a very successful doctor. And I believe the youngest boy is about to go to law school. And she funds everything. She's the breadwinner. So the clip that I saw, that I was shown, was the son ran up the credit card like $60,000, just him alone.
Yeah, 60 bands.
And also the mother, he was expecting the mother to pay for him through law school. And so the mom was having to talk with him about how, you have to do the work for yourself, and how in her perfect world, she won't have to fund none of that. And she was trying to explain to him how she did it through, student loans and scholarships and all of this stuff. And honestly, it turned into like a 3 versus 1. So the 2 sons and the husband kind of teamed up a little bit and kind of was talking towards the mom and / wife. And she pretty much told them, listen,
Crashed out on
I'm the only one at this table with MD attached to my name. So I don't want to do that to y'all. But we need to understand who Big Dog is. Now, let's get into it. So to me, there was a few different things, Cuzzo.
Yeah, it was a lot to unpack.
You have the entitlement standpoint.
Yes.
You have the mom who, like, although I agree with her, but then when she started, throwing it down like, hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing all of this. I kind of was like, but I didn't want to get away from the actual point or topic that was trying to be that was being made at hand. I didn't want to get sidetracked. Gotcha. So we gonna get it. But we have this thing within our community, man, where we expect our children to get it from the mud like we did.
Hate it.
And I understand the logic behind it, but I don't agree with watching your kids struggle. Yeah, I want them to understand the value of things and what it takes to achieve things. So that way you appreciate it more when you get it. It's something about you appreciate things more when it's earned better than when something is handed to you.
You do.
So I get that aspect of it. But with that being said, I'm not going to watch my son drown trying to become somebody. He's always going to have a lifeline. He's always going to have a rope that he can grab onto and be pulled up out of that water. But some black families, they don't hold true to that. It's I got it how I got it. You need to figure out how you gonna get it.
Yeah.
And we tend to sabotage ourselves and our youngins, man, every time. And so the young boy argument was, well, white families, they pay for their kids and to do all of this and do all of that, and they come out of college debt free and don't have any, holes to climb out of. They can just get started to being successful, earning money, and get rich or whatever.
Which is some truth there.
There's some truth there.
Some. I don't agree completely, but some.
But it's not as black and white. It's not as gray because there are pros and cons to having those type of situations and scenarios.
Absolutely.
You miss a lot of things having things handed to you your whole life.
Absolutely.
You don't get a chance to develop maturely. You don't get a chance to appreciate things. You don't understand you don't understand what hard work and dedication is. Like, you don't value certain things.
Or how to problem solve.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because all you know is, hey, mommy, I need this. Hey, daddy, I need this. And then your problem goes away.
Right.
But then the minute somebody goes, no, figure it out. Then you get into your entitlement spoil bag. And now you act like I ain't never done nothing to you and your life is just the worst. Mm-hmm. So I agree with her. I just don't think, I think the conversation could have just went down a little differently. Mm-hmm. And then the pops, my nigga, you got to rock with your woman on this one. If you don't agree with her, you sit there in silence, my G. And then you have that conversation with her after the fact. You don't do that in front of the kids because it shows weakness and it creates divisiveness. Cool.
Just talking about that.
Pops on my side.
Yeah.
I
just talked about
so
that.
let me pander and cater to him. Mm-hmm. And then I'll be more prone to get my way.
Right.
Damn the fact that you creating friction in a household. Now everybody walking around on eggshells. So
because she crashed out.
Like, she did.
Don't get it fucked up. Like that was the only part of this that I didn't like was her crash out. Because her crash out unveiled some.
But do you kind of understand it a little bit?
I get it.
Okay.
It just unveiled some selfishness.
Okay.
When she said it, like, I've done everything for you. It's like, as you should. That's your child. Didn't ask to be here. Child didn't ask to be here. You and your daddy, you and his daddy made that decision without him being involved in it. Mm-hmm. So when your children are here, yes, ma'am, we owe them everything. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. That's the price we pay.
Yeah.
Sign on the dotted line. That's what we signed up for. Mm-hmm. So that part was kind of cringy. Where I agree with her is the entitlement. Where I agree with her is when she kind of gave the counterpoint of there's plenty of white families that pay for education and then them kids don't do shit with it.
That's a fact.
And the point that she was making was,
excuse me.
And the point that she was making is that they have the opportunity to go out and not do, and it be okay because they already have so many advantages within society. If you go out and you don't do with this degree, you set me back, yourself. Like, we are running a different race.
Absolutely.
And I think everybody needs to realize that. I think the people that are affluent need to realize that. I think the people that are poor need to realize that. I think everybody needs to realize that we as a community, as the black community, are running a different race than any other person on this earth. Because we started so fucking far behind. We cannot adopt the principles of the people who oppressed us and enslaved us because we are not in that position. So we tend to look at those things and try to
work for
right
us.
And apply them to us. Well, this is what the white folk. You ain't. Let's get that out the way. Let's establish that from jump. You ain't. You have a responsibility and an obligation to yourself and to our family for us to continue our gene pool, our name, and all the legacy that we want to continue. This is supposed to be a relay race. I'm supposed to pass the bag to you. And I wish black parents would take that on. That, no, my child will not struggle how I ever, period, dot, the end. That's it. I will pass you something. Mm-hmm. You will then pass the next generation something, and so on and so forth. Because the thing that we need to realize is that the success that I earned and that I bust my ass to get ain't as much success as the world has to offer. My child can take it to the next level. My child can take it to a different level that I didn't even think was possible. And the only way that happens if we have a plan outside of ourselves. Because another thing that was concerning, she was like, well, what if I die? What if I pay for school and I die? Then your son is a lawyer. And your son is going to keep your name alive and keep your legacy alive.
That's part of your legacy.
That's a part of your legacy.
Yeah.
Like, not understanding who your legacy is was my problem with that clip. Ma'am, you're supposed to do it because you see value within him. And in seeing the value within him, you want to see him do better than you've done. You want to see him go higher into higher heights than you've ever been. Now, flip side, she's not obligated. I kept food on your table, clothes on your back, a roof over your head. I'm not obligated to do shit for you other than that. So anything that you get outside of that, be grateful for, please. So him not being grateful, I had a huge problem with.
Absolutely.
Him not being appreciative, I had a huge problem with. It's just her approach on it was still equally shitty because she then made it about her instead of making it about the family. And that's where the father was coming in at. To your point, Pops, shut up. Have that conversation with your wife behind closed doors. You don't have that conversation in front of the kids because then it was 3 against 1, and that's partly why she flipped the fuck out. I think the conversation, just from what I saw of the clip, I think it should have went like this. Son, this is what I want you to do. I want you to apply for every scholarship known to man, and we're going to apply for them. I want you to apply for every FAFSA and grant and that you can get. Whatever you don't get on the back end, we got you. But you going to put your best foot forward first. You're going to take the LSAT. You're going to get a certain score. You're going to go out and try and get as many scholarships as you can get.
Word.
After the scholarships, you're going to try and get as many grants as you can get because you ain't got to pay back grants or scholarships. We ain't going to worry about the loans. You probably don't qualify because I make too much money. So we're gonna get as many grants and scholarships as we can possibly give you, and I'll help you with that. After we do that, then we're going to get a total of what's left. And then we're going to come up with a plan on how we're going to do it. Or you may have to work while you're in grad school. And I know that's difficult to do, especially when you're in law school. They don't recommend it. But hey, these are my requirements. I'll meet you halfway, but I'll meet you.
Yeah.
Now I'm not going to do it for you because I think that's where we get it fucked up with our kids. We either one or the other. We ain't doing shit or we doing too much. And it's a balance to be had here.
All right.
It's a balance to be had.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gotta just rose petals and you walk on gold for your life.
Yeah.
I can make things difficult for you, but I can always be your safety net. No, we gonna teach you how to do this, but I'm gonna be with you every step of the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk you through. So then you have some resilience and you have some shit going on for yourself. Because if we don't give that to our kids, who will? Because when they get in the world, I don't give a fuck. Hell, y'all ain't seen. It's partial. What's crazy is partially what they doing to Shador. They just reminding them, hey, bruh.
That's all they doing, dog.
Hey, bruh. You ain't that.
Y'all willing to lose games?
Yeah, you ain't that. You'll
to
never be that. And you need to realize that. I don't care who your father is. So, just balance within that, y'all. Balance.
These are some things that men crave in the morning, but we rarely say it. Men crave you sliding a little closer, warm and half asleep, wanting him first. I enjoy a good cuddle, Cuzzo. Scoot up under me. Big teddy bear, get up under me. Let's get warm. Let's get close. Yeah. Like when a woman scoot up and scoot that thing up against you. Press it up against you.
Please
yeah,
do. In the morning.
Yeah,
please
find her little comfort zone. Yeah.
Please do.
I call it finding that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't make me make you grip you up and bring you back here.
Please don't.
Because I will. I'll grip you up and bring you back.
You scoot back voluntarily.
You scoot back voluntarily? Or we're going to snatch you up.
We're going to snatch you up, for sure. He loves when you're wandering. Hand wakes him up before sunlight does.
Man, get a little frisky in the morning.
Hey, man.
Ladies.
Hey.
Get a little frisky in the morning.
Touch it.
Before I have...
Oh, I'm sorry. It's hard. Yeah, it's hard anyway. I don't want to touch it. Oh,
Brick. I'm breaking this motherfucker in the morning. Touch that motherfucker. Say good morning to him.
Please tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say good morning. What's going on, fella? Yeah.
Out your sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. I need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need that.
It's just the perfect start to a good day.
It just really is.
Damn.
Yeah. Let's get one.
He melts when your morning voice whispers something wicked against his neck.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so. Look, ladies, get creative. Think of something the night before that you're gonna say in the morning.
Yep.
Think of something the night before you gonna say in the morning.
And make it be the most outlandish thing you could think of.
Yeah.
Just
He'll love it.
Yeah.
He'll love it.
The most crass thing you could think of, you say that close to him when he's first waking
Very
up.
close.
Ah.
You get right in there, and then you whisper it to him, and the shock and
I'll watch his reaction.
his reaction gonna
Watch his
be
reaction.
everything, I promise.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He wants those slow, lazy kisses that turn dangerous without warning.
Man, whoever wrote this knew a little something. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. Because after the third one, I'm going in.
So let me
Third one, I'm going in.
Let me ask you something, Cuzzo. So you see the movies, man, where, the couples wake up and they like get right to it and all that. Mm-hmm. And I can't help but think, what is their morning breath like? Does morning breath bother you?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Look.
What?
I ain't gonna say too much.
All right.
Y'all don't need to know all my business.
At all.
But from 3 to 8. All right now.
3 a.m. to 8 a.m.?
3 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm a dangerous man.
It's peak hours.
I'm a dangerous man.
Peak hours?
I'm a dangerous man.
Yeah.
I'm a dangerous man. Leave me alone. I'm a dangerous man. Let's go. Hey now. So
It's some wild hours, Cuzzo.
It is. It is.
I ain't mad at it.
But you don't feel a poke. All right. Let's get it going. You gonna feel a poke. We got the
Hey, you know what, dog? That's a good conversation, man. What is I think men what is good peak hours for men, dog?
Look,
because we always say, what do you prefer, morning sex, night sex, or late night? Like, what is good hours?
I just learned that it's some science to it.
Okay.
That your testosterone starts to recycle and build around that time. So it makes perfect sense now. Because you get it morning time. It starts to rebuild for the day. Because we were as men, we were kind of designed to do our work in the morning.
All right.
So as you sleep, you're resting so you can do said work. So your hormones are recharging. So your testosterone is probably through the roof, especially if you're a healthy man. Your circulation and testosterone is through the roof. You get a good 8 hours of REM sleep. You're on a fast. So you're fasting. So all of your vitals are working. You ready to go kill some shit. Figuratively and literally. You ready to go kill some shit.
All right.
So if she get to kissing and nuzzling and all that.
Man, all right. He craves the soft grind.
Yeah, I do.
Of your hips saying what your words don't. Hey, when y'all get in the bed and y'all trying to find that comfort spot and y'all grind a little bit on us, that could be a little bit confusing because we don't know if y'all throwing a sign or if y'all just trying to get comfortable and find that sweet spot. But we're going to risk it every time.
Every time.
We're going to risk it every time. It's a sign to me.
Every time.
It's a sign.
Every time.
Yeah.
Every time. Yeah.
But that feeling right there when she scoot up on you and grind it a little bit, oh, my Lord.
And you're talented is what she is, ladies. Because you find it every time. You find it every time and you put it right in between the crack. Don't know how you do it, but thank you for it.
It's the hot dog bun.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah.
But you find it every time.
Yeah.
How did you know? How did you know?
How did you know?
How did you know?
How
Just
did
right
you know?
there. Bam. Huh?
Yeah,
Look at there.
Fit like a glove.
Look at there.
Yeah.
Huh?
We locked in. He wants you pressed against his back, touching him like you missed him overnight. Hey, I can appreciate being a little spoon.
Yeah.
I can appreciate being a little spoon.
Yeah.
I don't mind having warm titties on my back.
At all.
It is such a therapeutic feeling.
Yeah. Put them titties on the back.
It soothes you.
Titties on the
it's
back.
relaxing. I don't mind a warm set on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
It
Good
is.
time for everybody.
It's a great time.
Good time for everybody.
And get close too.
Yeah.
Press them.
Yeah. Press them. Press them. Cross that motherfucker.
He loves when a sweet. Hold on. Okay. He loves when a sweet kiss suddenly becomes hungry.
Yeah.
Yo, spontaneity, bro.
Spontaneity.
Spontaneity.
That kissing to the bite lip combination is undefeated, ladies. That kissing to the bite the bottom lip. I know what you want.
I know what you want.
I'm here to get it to you. Huh? Know what you want.
You're not rude. Yeah.
I'm here to get it to you. I'm here to get it to you. Yeah, we ain't got to fuck around no more. Let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we ain't got to play. We ain't got to play this game.
He craves the moments you take control, just enough to make him lose his breath. Hey.
Slide the motherfuckers off that nigga.
Hey,
slide them off.
Hey, we want to lift up and have our boxes slid down too, Cuzzo. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Slide them off.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey, I don't have no problem with that.
You can act shop.
Wait a minute.
We
moving too fast.
Oh my God. Slide the motherfuckers off.
Hey, we gonna lift up just like y'all.
Yeah.
Hey.
And go to town on them.
Go to work.
Go to town on them.
He wants the after intimacy too. Your head on his chest, legs tangled, morning quiet, and yours.
Yeah.
I'm all for a good
conversation. After a great session.
Yeah.
Let's get in here.
Yeah.
Get in here.
I don't mind a little pillow talk.
Get in here.
But I have a problem with the niggas who pillow talk and they tell everybody business.
Yeah, not that pillow talk.
Nah. We're gonna share some things about one another. Yeah. We're gonna get a little close. We're gonna try to bond a little bit. I'm not finna tell what my homeboy doing and such and such. Pillow talk shouldn't turn into a gossiping session.
No.
It's supposed to just be post nut conversation. We comfort in one another.
Yeah.
That's it.
We had a time.
That's it.
We gotta bring the emotions back.
We ain't talking about nothing heavy. We just winding down.
We just winding down.
But yeah.
Gripping it all up.
Yeah, for sure.
Gripping it all up. Yeah.
So, all right, Cuzzo. Another one.
In the books.
Yeah. Like, share, subscribe.
Like you been doing.
Do all that.
Like you've been doing.
Numbers is steady climbing.
Yeah.
Numbers is steady climbing. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the traffic. We appreciate all of that.
Yes,
we
love y'all.
that you just continue to do it.
Please.
We're growing. Bigger and better things is coming.
So follow us. We on Instagram. We on TikTok. We on Facebook. Are we on Spotify yet? We don't get on Spotify?
No, I'm finna work on all of that shit.
Yeah. So we gonna get to some other platforms when we get there. You feel me? Mr. Mix _1 Instagram, Mr. Mix 40, TikTok officially, Big Zo Podcast,
Lizzo Daddy IG.
Lizzo Daddy IG. If you ain't
Big Zo Podcast on TikTok too.
Big Zo Podcast on TikTok. Follow. Please, we're gonna be posting and we're gonna continue to hit y'all with these clips because that's what we do.
That's what we do. Big Zo Podcast. We out.